welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please like, comment, and share, okay? Also, if you're returning, thank you again for your support, and I'll just get right into this video, okay? So, for those of you who already follow me, you know that I got my locks established on the 25th of June this year, and about 12 hours later, I did my first shampoo at the recommendation of my loctician. Okay, so I did that, didn't experience any slippage or anything else, right? So my hair has been super short and everything. Some of these haven't even been locked because my loctician said that the hair sections were too thin. She's kind of waiting for my edges to come back in order for her to add some more locks. Speaking of these edges, if you have subscribed to my page, you know every video I'm asking for prayers for these edges, because guess what? We need it. All right, so a little something is trying to pop off here now. Just a little something. I won't get too happy, but I do see a little progress. So, of course, you can see those gray hairs like nobody's business. So, anyway, but my reason for making this video is because I've shampooed my hair twice already. Today's date is the 16th of July, so basically I'm in week 3 of my Sisterlocks journey, and next week is gonna be my retie, exactly 7 days from today. My dilemma is this: last week I was gonna shampoo it, but because I noticed so much slippage, this area right here, there are some in there, but I tell you what, it's a bunch of them that have slipped. Like this has slipped, these have slipped. A lot of new growth, but they have slipped. And I also have some along the back here that have also slipped. And the reason why I think those in the back have slipped is because I used to put a bonnet on my head, and because I have night sweats, and then I also have the hot flashes during the day. What was happening at night is that the bonnet was on, it would create this inferno type deal, and my head would be saturated with water, just sweat, right? And so it would go right here, and it was absorbed by the band, but the band of that bonnet is right here. So almost all of my twists back here, excuse me, I keep saying twists, but my locks, almost all of my locks back here have slipped in some form or another. Okay, so I'm hoping that that's not going to be an issue next week when we actually go back to be retied, even though I did give her a full warning today to let her know, hey, the slippage is real. Okay, so so with that being said, the dilemma that I have now is that my scalp is super white. Okay, there's some parts here you can see right there. If I was to pull this up and everything, it's that kind of stuff that it's like, I think they call it growing dandruff or whatever. It kind of like grows from the scalp. It is not, as you can see, one that you can just take and then flick your fingernail over. You actually have to kind of dig to get under this. And I'm sorry if this is gross, but hey, it is what it is, right? So what's happening is this: I don't want to dig this up, but at the same time, it is so irritating. As soon as my scalp gets wet, like with sweat or whatever, I'm here in Florida, so I have no choice but to be out and about in the sun. I am in the military, so there are times when I'm outside and I have my headgear on and everything else, and it just holds in so much heat, and my scalp starts to just, you know, sweat. As that water starts to go through my scalp and everything, it just triggers something, and it irritates my scalp, especially in those areas like I just showed you where all of this is coming out. You can see those little pieces there. And that one was pretty easy to get out, but there are a lot more that if I was to just go and rub across this and stuff, it'll basically scratch it up, and then basically it will get stuck right here at the base of the lock. And I am trying to avoid that because I know myself and these nails that I'm going to be all in here scratching, and I have been in the past. But what I'm trying to do is like really not do that. I'm actually like trying to go with the cushions of my fingers to kind of, you know, scratch it for the most part. But there are some times when the nails just go in there and it starts to irritate it. So what I notice is that when that happens is that when I pull that stuff up, it actually becomes like a sore, and honestly it's not going to get any better. Right here around the edge, it is like very tender right here, right there in that area. Now these weren't locked or anything like that, so I didn't have a problem with it when the flakes came up and were here. But notice that I did scratch it away here, but not back here and in these other areas. And the reason being, again, is because I'm afraid it's going to get stuck at the base of those locks. And I don't want to make those slip anymore or anything else. My hair in the back is irritated too. Not as much though, my scalp anyway. It's irritated back here, but not as much as it is right here. And I'm thinking that's because of the texture. I don't know if this part right here, for some reason, it's just certain areas of my head that just like are super, super dry. And I mean, with this, with you not being able to put any oil on your hair or your scalp, I just need some suggestions as of what to do. Because what do you all do when you have, irritated scalp and everything, and you're having snow flurries and everything in the middle of the summer? I don't have on a white shirt right now, but I mean on a black shirt, but believe me, my black shirt earlier today that I had on and stuff, it was just like, man, I was like, yeah, head and shoulders, like for real, I need to do something. And so what one of my co-workers did, she's a sister, she's on the Sisterlocks journey as well, but she's had her hair locked for over 2 years now. She gave me some shampoos, okay? So what she did was give me the starter shampoo, and this one you most definitely have to dilute or whatever, right? So she gave me that one, but she also gave me this one, the Dandruff shampoo for Sisterlocks. So I was kind of inclined to use this. The thing is, though, I don't want to cause any more slippage, so I'm kind of hesitant, and plus I only have 7 more days, and what I want to do is try to shampoo my hair as close as possible to my retie day. So I'm going to try to wait, since my retie is next Thursday, I'm going to try to at least wait until Tuesday night to shampoo it. So I have been looking at some people on Facebook and on Instagram and also on YouTube, and what they have been using was a sea breeze. And so I didn't have any sea breeze or anything, but I have experienced sea breeze, not necessarily on my scalp, but on my face. I don't really put a whole bunch of stuff on my face because my skin is very sensitive. And so when I have these breakouts or whatever around my nose and everything, it's usually like some type of breakout. I don't know why, but I would sometimes take that sea breeze and put it on a cotton ball, and I would rub it across my face. When I would do that, though, in the past, it will burn. Like, I know it's supposed to be an astringent that's supposed to close your pores and everything like that, keep the pores tight, keep dirt from going in and pulling actual dirt out of the pores so they don't get clogged up and everything else. But my experience has not been good with sea breeze, so I have been very hesitant on buying sea breeze. But what I did realize today is that upon going through my cabinet of a whole bunch of stuff, unnecessary stuff now since I have my locks, I came across this. And I've had this for quite a few years, honestly, because I really don't put a lot of stuff on my face. But what it is that it is a mineral face toner. So when the guy in the mall stopped me years ago and he was like, hey, ma'am, you want to try this out and everything. He gave me like some exfoliating stuff and gave me this toner. And as you can see, I have used some, but when I tell you I've had this for years, I've had this for years. I just so happen to find it in the back of my cabinet, and I've been holding on to it. So maybe this is the purpose of me having it. But it's called, I guess it's Swissa Beauty, and it's the bottle or the brand is Sensation. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says Dead Sea Spa Dead Sea Treatment. Okay, and so it says it's infused with vitamins, minerals, and natural botanical extracts. And what I was looking for was the fact that since I can't have any oils in my hair or anything else, I was looking to see if it was if it had any oils in it, and it really does not. What it has in it is some type of aloe. Some of these words I'm not even going to attempt. I'm not going to lie, okay? But it says aloe, something leaf extract, water, witch hazel, which I know witch hazel should be good and everything because it does deal with a lot of cuts and scrapes and bruises and everything like that, especially when you get stitches or whatever. They tell you to put witch hazel on it to help soothe the pain and, to help with healing. So I'm hoping that I can use this instead. And my plan is to basically take a cotton ball, pour some of this on it, and just basically go in between my scalp without really disturbing my locks. I just don't want any more slippage. So that's the reason why I think I'm going to opt for this instead. And I think that when I actually go for her to go and retie my hair, I'm probably going to do this a couple of days beforehand. And then when I go and actually braid and bend my hair or whatever, then I'll make sure I don't put anything on my scalp, anything on my hair. I'm not sure if she's going to tell me I can wash my hair within the next 12 hours after I get the retie. I doubt it this time because she's going to see all the slippage and everything like that. My hair is very low density, and so at least on this edge and right around here. And so I'm not sure she's going to suggest that I actually wash my hair up to 4 times between reties. I doubt it. But either way, I just wanted to come on here because I'm kind of struggling with this. I'm not sure exactly which one to go with. One, just do the braid and banding and just wash it with the Sisterlocks shampoo, the starter shampoo. 2, just go ahead and braid and band and then go with the Dandruff shampoo, which has nothing to do with starter locks, but I'm assuming that it wouldn't hurt anything if I use the Dandruff one. And then number 3, the actual toner, the skin toner that's similar to the Sea Breeze, but it is not as harsh. It doesn't have any alcohol in it, and it doesn't burn because I did put some right here on the front of my scalp. You know, it was irritating. It let me know that this part of my scalp was really irritated, but it wasn't to the point where it actually burned. So I think that's the option I'm going to choose. But if you would choose something else, tell me what it is and why, okay? Or if there's something that has worked for you in the past, then let me know what that is, because maybe I'm just, you know, trying to hit the target and just completely missing. So please just suggest to me what it is that you've done. I'm going to wrap this video up, but before I go, I just want to say thank you so much for coming here to my channel, for actually taking time to look at it. If you made it to this point, then you might as well just go ahead and subscribe, okay? Please drop your information below or comment so that way I can check out your YouTube channel as well. I'm willing to support you. I hope that you're willing to support me. I think that we can get information from each other because everybody's journey, even though we're on a journey, you know, everybody's journey is different. Even with Sisterlocks, our hair is not the same, or our issues may not be the same. They may be similar, but not exactly the same or whatever. And I think we can just learn from each other. So again, if you want, please be on this go on this journey with me. For those of you who are on the journey with me, I do appreciate you, and I appreciate and love your support. And I hope that you know, you notice that I'm returning that support. Okay, so again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know, okay? For those of you who are here, and like I said, you've already subscribed, again, continue to pray for these edges, because yes, I think something's happening. You know, maybe not as fast as I wanted to, but I can't deny that it is, you know, my edges are a little thicker than they were a couple of weeks ago. So again, thank you all for coming and joining me. Have a good and a blessed week. Bye.